Hi guys, I'm back again today with another video. And today we're checking out 32 craziest things you can only see in Germany. Uh-oh. I don't even know what to expect. 32. It's not just like, oh, top 10. 32. Wow. But anyways, before we do start, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell button, and let's begin.
And I'd never been on like a train in Europe, and it was like Harry Potter. On holidays in America, so you picture like 4th of July, fireworks, parades, everyone's outside grilling, you go to
What's
the
number
movies.
one?
And like their type of holiday, their 4th of July is October 3rd, and it is dead. And I'd
Oh,
never
it's
been on like a train in Europe, and it was like Harry Potter. On holidays in
the
America,
train
so
is
you
like Harry
picture like
Potter.
4th of July, fireworks, parades, everyone's outside grilling, you go to the movies. And like their type of holiday, their 4th of July is October 3rd, and it is dead. There's no one on the streets. All the stores are closed. No one answers their doors. No one's outside mowing their lawn. It just looks like a zombie apocalypse.
The pillows, they're not rectangle, they're squares, and they're windows. They don't open up and down or side to side. They tip in and out. I mean, our
Mm.
apartment had our washer and dryer in the kitchen. And then I thought that was just our apartment.
Interesting.
And then I realized a lot of apartments are like that. So we met a lot of people who were communists. I never thought that I would become friends with a bunch of communists. It just never crossed my mind as an American, but it ended up being wonderful. I had a lot of friends that had a lot of different political views that I had never really viewed before. Maybe I shouldn't categorize them all as communists. A lot of them were just socialists and had more of those communistic ideals, but it was still an eye-opener to me.
If you call anyone any sort of animal, it's an insult. It's like you call them a spider or a pig or a cow. That was something that I learned. Those German forests, like, they're as dark and as, like, they seem like they're as dark and as, like, magical as they're portrayed in all the fairy tales. The craziest food that I had would have to be, I don't know exactly what it was. It was curry instead of like balls of meat in it, which you would normally have in a soup. So it was like a soup, but instead of balls of meat, there were like balls of fat and balls of bone. The first question was always, do you like Trump? One big difference in
Oh,
the housing there, something that I didn't
but
realize
do
until I
you?
went there, is they don't have air conditioning. When I got there, I thought it was really weird that they put mayo right on their fries, but I love that. Like, I don't like it with American mayo. German mayo is much better than American mayo, but like the mayo directly on top of the fries and like eating it with a fork is way good.
What is the difference with German mayo and American mayo? Do we have American mayo? Let me know because I love fries with mayo. So what if it's American mayo and then I still like it? So how much more if it is German mayo? Maybe I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's the best thing in the entire world.
But like the mayo directly on top of the fries and like eating it with a fork is way good.
Pigeons, they're everywhere. Just don't kick
Pigeons.
a pigeon. If you have a child in Germany, you get paid to, one, you get paid to have the child. Two, if you're the mom, you get, I think like 2 years off of like paid work or something.
Oh.
Maybe it was only a year and a half. They celebrate a huge holiday for them. It's called Fasching or Carnival. Everybody, the entire town dresses up like Halloween, and they just have this huge parade. The streets are tighter, the houses are tighter. There's a lot more used with each space because they don't have as much space to work with. And so you
Mm.
walk in a room and you open up one door and you have to close that door before you can open up another door, kind of a thing, depending on where you're at.
Like, if there's a rule, then they're gonna follow it. Instead of saying no to something, like the German word for no is nein, but they'll say no, which is like N with an O with an umlaut, and Ö, no, and I just love that.
No.
You're just talking to someone like, hey, you wanna go get lunch? And they're like, no. If you're at a restaurant and you ask for water, then you're gonna pay for water. Because normally it's from a nice bottled water, public
Ah.
bathrooms, public like restroom facilities.
In the Philippines, if you ask for water, they'll ask you, do you want like tap water? Not tap water, but like it's a mineral water, but it's like the ones that you can get in gallons and they're like very cheap. So that is like regular water, or they will ask you, do you want like regular water? I don't even know what they say, or bottled water. Yeah. And it's up to you if you want free or paid.
Facilities aren't as available for free.
Right.
Like if with water, then you're gonna pay for water because normally it's from a nice bottled water. Public bathrooms, public
Mm.
like restroom facilities aren't as available for free. Like if they don't like something, they're just
Oh,
like, no, like I don't like that, and it's not in a rude way at all. It's just kind of like a let's not beat around the bush and say that we like something when we don't, just like cut all that out and just be straight to the point. But people are okay with that because that's the culture and they're used to people being very straight up and very honest. I absolutely adore their love for punctuality. I grew up in a family where it's like, you have to tell people that an event starts 30 minutes before it actually starts to get
so
there on
30 minutes
time.
is
But in Germany, people are there like
not
5 minutes
doable in the
early. That's
Philippines.
like punctual for them.
Tuna fish spaghetti. If you've never had that, it's very interesting. Also, Germans love tuna fish on pizza.
Every bike has a
Tuna
little
fish and
bell,
pizza.
and if you're in the bike's way, you will have this bell rung at you until you move. So Sprudelwasser is seltzer water. It's carbonated water, and Germans love it, and I also love it. Sprudelwasser is the best because you can drink it plain, or you can mix other drinks with it, like juice. But I'm the person who would just buy the whole pack of Sprudelwasser and just drink it plain. And I would always get the classic kind or like the spritziges Wasser because the more the carbonation, the better it is.
In this one city I lived in, we kept running into this neo-Nazi man. I don't know if he was actually neo-Nazi or if he just was always drunk and just that was his drunk persona, but we we hated it whenever we ran into him because it just felt so bad to be seen with him because he kept hiding Hitler the whole time. You have to visit the Schwebebahn. There's nothing in the world like it that I know of. People come to Wuppertal just to ride it around. It's just an interesting, unique experience riding in this train car above water. And at a certain point, it goes above the street, so you can see all the cars going underneath you. And it's just kind of this rib cage frame, and it kind of hangs from it and glides along. So Schwebebahn means gliding
Looks
train,
scary.
and so it's kind of this smooth gliding kind of ride. That's really unique.
They eat so much meat and potatoes. Like, they are potato masters. Idaho has nothing on Germans. Best chocolate ever. Like, I am a total
Oh.
chocolate snob. Hershey's does not touch these lips. German chocolate is the best, and it's super cheap too. And cheese is super cheap, and bread is super cheap.
Everything I
I haven't
love.
eaten bread since coming home because it's not good. Yeah, everyone lives in apartments for the most part. Just because there's 80 million people in this place that's the size of Montana, there's not a lot of room for houses. Well, their grocery stores, they have very limited hours. They are closed at 8, not open on Sundays, shorter times on Saturdays, and they have more holidays, more time to spend with their families, and Germans love spending time together. And I think sometimes here we get so caught up in everything we do, and over there it's slowed down and you have time to appreciate everything.
I can't recommend it enough. It's like my second home. I love
Aw.
it so much. What a place. What a place. What a great place.
Oh, it's good they shared with us because, yeah, it went by really quickly. I thought 32 will be like 50 minutes, but it went by really quickly. And some of those I'm like, what? But I can see the appeal, right? The tuna on pizza or tuna on everything. I can see the appeal because I love tuna. So maybe it's just a bias thing. I love like tuna melt sandwich. So yeah, or tuna pie. So I guess on pizza, why not? Right? I've never tried, but I think it at the beginning when she said it, I was like, I'm not sure about this, but I think it's gonna be good. I really want to try that. But yeah, it seems like they really enjoy their time there in Germany. Let me know if there's other places you want me to check out. If you like the video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.